Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Enderal. This is Colonel RPG, as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in a special map. It's nighttime, it's gonna be nighttime for a little while, and Jaspar's gonna stay here. I don't know if he's gonna stay here or not. And we can ask him that again. Let him be. I don't know where he's going, but we actually don't have quest markers. Is he gonna stay there forever? Either way, it's fine. I think I saw something blue up here. We killed this cat last episode. There's nothing here. Oh, he's singing. Okay, it's not. Yeah, he's not losing his mind at all. At all. Please don't do that. He sings so badly. My God. Yes, yes. That's not self-awareness. That's just you're singing out of spite. Whew. Anyway, we're going this way because I like it better. There's no terrible creatures so far. I see that. Could be a friend. Probably not. Oh, the soundtrack is going away. Why are you going away, soundtrack? These... Oh.
And if they refuse,
then it means war. The gods have befouled the world with their ignorance long enough.
you know, that would mean the deaths of thousands of innocents.
No idolizer is ever innocent. Religions are ideologies, and an ideology is a decision. Subjects who don't rebel against their tyrants are at least as guilty as the tyrants themselves. But let's see what's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe that old fool Aranthial will listen to reason. For once in his life.
Yeah, let's see.
That other guy doesn't seem very convinced with any of this. We got a provoke. I'll go ahead and use that. We got water breathing, rank 1. It's the first time we see that. Unless we have higher ranks, of course, which we might have. And then we have a few other books that I'll take some off because they're not all worth the same. Some blueprints over here, very good. That was also a very shaky explanation. Like, yeah, it connects the religion to the decision. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it just sort of justifies what he's saying in regards to being guilty and all. Not being guilty, rather, but being guilty. But then he says that a subject who doesn't rebel against their master is just as guilty as the master or against the tyrant. And that's not connected to anything. It's just sort of... I think these guys are being painted as bad people. So let's see what happens to bad people if I shoot this guy. Okay. I think they're friends. Nope. No, they are. Hi. Oh, no. I wanted... Oh, you jerks. Yeah, you're not getting out of this. You're terrible. You run sideways. And you attack me with fire, and that's bad. Not fire. What's the word? Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, fire. Yes, absolutely. Not lightning.
Oh.
Hi. Hello. And you're dead. Oh my God. Who decided that was a good record? A good take. Also, where the heck is the mage? I want their loot. Very quiet in here. Why was the game very quiet? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys see that before? Because I definitely didn't. Good, good, good. Eat that. Eat a huge mushroom. Okay. Okay, I don't know where the mage is. I'll figure it out in a little bit. I think time has stopped. Ooh, they have, yeah, they have the same. So I shot the mage somewhere in here. There you are. And nothing much. Yeah, they probably were. It's interesting because they were talking as if they were big shots, but they weren't big shots. They were just normal fighters. Or, you know, warriors, soldiers, whatever. So, still, being painted as mean and idiots by the game, which is definitely the case because they attacked. They're like, oh, this is gonna mean war. You are already invading. The game made it explicit that you guys are invading. Maybe it isn't. Maybe that's false reports. That looks really cool up there. I like that the game indulges in... I'm going up... I think that is where we need to go. I like that the game indulges in the tropical setting. I like it a lot. Let's also save. My character is having thoughts. Okay. It's very uncommon for that to happen. In fact, I don't believe that has ever happened. But I'll roll with it. I'm not hating. Oh, we got another one. Oh, definitely I'm not hating. Give me all the ice claws, please. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I really like that. They also did a good job with the birds and all that. I like the... This is probably what Citadel should look like. Because it's described as a jungle in Daggerfall, and I believe in Arena as well. But it wasn't a jungle in Skyrim. Oh, sorry, in Oblivion. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe not the art... what's the word? Architecture style? But certainly the foliage. Okay, we got another one of these idols. And also I hear that. Did you guys hear that? I was quiet when that happened. You might have not been able to hear that, though. Right there. It sees me. Oh, freaking hell. What the... No, that spider's alive. Okay, I'm safe scumming here because you might kill me.
Look at that.
What?
The urchin child who just won't stop struggling.
Oh, scripted. Okay. You're the creatures from the dream. The voice might be familiar. Actually, I think the voice is familiar. I recognize this because this is the voice actor that goes, nah, I'm just in the market district. And I'm pretty sure he's the one. The creatures from the dream. I don't remember seeing them as creatures. The high ones. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we saw them as people. I think, again, take it as literally as possible all the time. So the high ones are not actually human. So, remember me saying that the Pyreans should have been a different species because total annihilation involves, killing all the offspring and all that sort of stuff, and which means that the evolution ends, which means that anything that comes after would be a new source of evolution, or at least reborn after. Like, imagine there was a... Maybe if we're gonna have all, like, primates being potentially developed into civilization, maybe we had different primates, not humans, but different primates before, and then they died, and then we become humans, or they're not humans, but whatever. You know what I mean? But we know that Pyreans are humans, and they didn't all die, even though they said it was total annihilation. And the creatures, these are not humans. The high ones are not humans, because that's literal.
Indeed. What
See?
do we want?
You
amuse us, you know.
Do I?
How you refuse to give up. How
Do I?
you keep on fighting.
Do I?
Even though deep down you know your struggle is futile.
Do I?
But still, you have come a long way. You have ignited the sigil stone.
Yes.
And you have found the beacon. And this, urchin child, this amuses us. Because nothing is more entertaining than a harvest which fights back. It makes things so much more exciting. So here's our offer, prophetess.
Or urchin child.
Ask us whatever is on your mind, and we swear to answer truthfully. Or you can leave. It's up to you.
And we need to take that literally because the game is telling us that. But if they were lying, them swearing that they're telling the truth is still a lie. So there's no reason to believe them. So yeah, we only have one option, which is good because it means that they will give valid answers. Because usually when you have multiple options, they don't give interesting answers. It's always some way of changing the conversation. Let's see. Well then, let's start with the question of why I should believe for even a second that you're going to tell the truth. Well, yes, that's what I said. Let's see if they they can convince me with that.
That's up to you to decide. Come on, urchin. Ask or leave. In the end, you and your people will burn anyway. But sometimes, even the hope for deliverance alone has its merits.
Okay, scratch what I said. All that I said. So I can only ask one... No. I can't ask many questions. Because immediately I am given the choice to say I don't have any more questions. So... the machine, the beacon, what is it really?
It's just what you think it is. A weapon that allows you to bring an end to all this.
All this? Then shouldn't you be afraid? More importantly, what is all this? Because if they want to destroy everything, then it sounds like bringing an end to all this sounds pretty much like what they're trying to do.
Fear, hate, joy.
Which you expressed.
You assume we are thinking in human terms, prophetess.
That's true.
Yet, a true deity is more than a simple human able to throw fireballs, as your late Lightborn were. A true god is a state of being, and its existence alone forms reality according to its will. There were so many before you, and so many have found the weapon. Yet still we exist, and the cleansing is imminent. What does this tell you?
Well, actually, it's an interesting... Well, for one, it tells me that they are self-proclaimed gods. The high ones are. Which again, it just goes more to what I was saying, which is not the case, because this game is literal, but what I was saying regarding the high ones being not necessarily multiple entities, but rather a single one that's controlling my dreams, because it could still be, these could be, like, if you want to take it semi-literally, they could be personifications of the high, whatever is behind the high ones. They could be just illusions, they could be any measure, but if they're, then the question is why? In a situation like this, you probably shouldn't follow up on, like, because they're asking questions, and that's probably a leading question. So the question here that I want to ask is why? Why are they doing this? But they're probably gonna just go in some platitudes and be like, oh, why does a tree have leaves? Because otherwise it wouldn't be a tree, or something like that. If that would be an interesting answer, actually, if they did something like that. I didn't put it in very good words, but let's see if they do. Anyway, what does it tell me? He asks. That I'm bored of your ignorance. That you're powerful. Well, let's go with that. That you're powerful.
Indeed, we are powerful, and we always will be.
So... this ties into why the enemies are here. I never thought of the High Ones as gods before, so I couldn't see this coming, because I didn't have that in my head. The enemies were sort of a inconsequential situation, actually. I didn't connect them. No, I did. I'm thinking back to the conversation that they were trying to stop this, but not in the sense that now everything is shaping up to be, which is that these are gods, they're trying to kill the gods and all that, even though they are doing it in very weird ways. It's basically two different ways of trying to achieve the same thing, probably none of them are gonna actually succeed. The way of our Enderal and the way of the Neramis. So I'm gonna go, why me? Why did I become an emissary, and why can I hear the echo?
We know what you want to hear now. That you are special, that you have always been. But this is not true. You have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the truth is, you make our task easier. You are weak.
Why are the enemies here?
They want to destroy the beacon. Amusing, isn't it? They are doing our work for us.
Yeah, if it's two competing methods of stopping them, and as I said, none of them are gonna work, then it is likely that both of them are like rigged. So destroying the beacon is a bad thing. Using the beacon is a bad thing, or not doing anything maybe is the way to do it. That sounds interesting. Not really sure if that's where it's going. Why do they know about the cycle?
Yes, but they are naive.
What?
They believe that the cleansing is a good thing.
I asked
and that
if
we,
they
the
know.
High Ones, have come to raise humanity to a higher stage. Evolution. That is what they call it.
Oh,
Just
no.
as the lizard became a dragon, and the bird became a man.
No, and the T-Rex became a chicken.
Korak thinks he is one of the emissaries,
No.
just like you.
Don't do it. I hate it when games do these. The word evolution is basically phased out from science. Not phased out, I guess, but it's still used. What I mean is, it's misleading. It's not ideal. It's actually the biggest problem with the original theory of evolution is that you assign a qualitative, or actually you assign a quantitative value to the process of evolution, where evolution is just evolution in hindsight. What I said there is that the T-Rex became a chicken. And like even other dinosaurs became like smaller dinosaurs and lizards and like little things. For us as humans, it's pretty obvious that the T-Rex is a lot mightier than the chicken. But nature doesn't care what is mightier and what is not. It's what it's fit for survival, and that's why it's called natural selection. Evolution is only in hindsight. And when games like Ilex did this, and it's interesting because I started playing Ilex more or less around the same time as I started playing this game. And Ilex did this, and there's other games that do that as well. Let's see, like Fallout does it as well, where I think it's one of the famous lines of the commander. What's his name? The lieutenant, where he talks about evolution. Like the super mutants are meant to be that. So it's just, oh yeah, exactly. And Fallout has the forced evolutionary virus, which is exactly that. So it's forced evolution. And then Elix has the same thing, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but it's just this notion that evolution is always going to be good. It's just natural selection. If you force really bad things on anything, the resulting is going to be the thing that survives because it survived. It can lead to very bad things if you kill the T-Rexes and get chickens. Not saying that it's a good thing that the T-Rex... Not saying that it's a bad thing that the T-Rex don't exist anymore. But if they did, we probably wouldn't exist. Actually, the T-Rex are really old, aren't they? They're not even like 65 million. They're like the Cretacean. Are they Cretacean or is they the Jurassic? I don't know, actually. I don't know very much about dinosaurs. I'm sure some of you are dinosaur buffs, but you know what I mean. So the enemies are doubly stupid. They're just dumb. But what my just to bring it all in, my theory that the enemies wanted to stop them right now was just me forgetting that they wanted to hasten it, because they did tell us that. So he thinks he is. Huh? Is he one of the emissaries? Is this what you want to raise us to a higher level? Let's ask that. That's an interesting question. Let's go with that.
Are you so blind? We are the envoys of determination, the constant of being, before which time itself bows down. The dream of one long dead, which is about to become reality, and that will lead you to your doom.
One long dead, which is about to become reality. Are you trying to resurrect a god? Is this all a big fanfare? And just, like, fanfare, I suppose? I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. Because it could be. Could be all a big decoy. Just harvesting the souls of people or whatever, just to bring somebody back from the dead. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not, because as close to Mass Effect as this story is, that other possibility is even, it's so overdone. Please don't be that. Please don't be that game. But at least it keeps me on my toes, not knowing what's gonna happen. So then shouldn't you be afraid? Why? I can ask that again.
We know what you want to hear now. That you are special, that you have...
Well, let's go with that.
Evolution.
Evolution.
That is
So he
what they
thinks...
No, and neither is the old Aranthio. Korak considers himself a savior, chosen to guide humanity to a glorious future. But he does not understand that he is a victim of his own pride. We have never appeared to him like we did to you. You are the only figure of significance in this game, Prophetess.
Well, yeah. I am the protagonist. I don't have more questions.
Very well. Now Shu, continue your vain search, and forgive us for the pain.
There's no pain. What? Oh. Oh, there's somebody behind me. For the third time.
My lord, she is awake.
Splendid.
Korak.
May I introduce you? To your left, there's Samael, my bodyguard, master of Ostian's arena for decades. And to your right, there's Blade Master Almus Ordan, the most gifted sword fighter of Nerim's north and commander of my troops. Furthermore, there's an entire garrison of elite soldiers outside. So, can I trust you to not do anything stupid? I want to talk to you,
I like this.
face to face, as civilized people do.
This is great. We can't see anything, but you notice that I turned my head from left to right. I think we have something on our head. Blind phoning. Yeah, that's so great. That's a great idea. I love it. Yeah, I just love, quote, civilized people. Especially when they start conversations by knocking someone down, tying him up, or tying her up, and blindfolding her.
Fair point. But you forgot to mention that this particular someone tried to sneak into my camp. I think we are square. By the way, we have captured your friend as well. He's in a tent up in the camp, and we will compare your stories, so you'd better stick to the truth.
Don't tell me that.
Samael, take off the blindfold.
Don't tell me that.
Well then, I am Taranor of Korek's blood, former ruler of Kabiet, and now representative of the free peoples of Nerim, which you undoubtedly already knew. Who are you?
Surta Summerstone.
I see. And who sent you? And why?
Why all the questions? Aren't you just going to kill me anyway?
Actually, no, I won't. Contrary to what you might believe, I am no butcher, and I don't kill for the fun of it.
Okay.
And even though I cannot guarantee you will survive this night, I promise that cooperation will increase your chances drastically. So, who sent you?
Well, it told me you were going to check the stories, so no one. We're just scroungers.
Are you now? Odd place to go looking for treasure? I don't...
My lord, I think you should see this.
Of course. We have taken the liberty of stripping you of your belongings.
That's bad.
If you'll excuse me for a moment, please.
We got somebody behind me.
A silver plate. You're a spy.
Am I?
You know, only a stupid lamb lies to the wolf's face. Don't say I didn't warn you. Samael, perform your duty.
I fear you not. I got saves. I'm just interested in the nice things that happen. See? I like it. I like it. Anyway, let's go join back next episode in that conversation, because it's gonna take a little while. I'm gonna need to replay that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been Enderal. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.